shortstop, Jean Segura.
Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Gray ready with the 0-1. And he lays off for ball one.
Man, second pitch of the game, and that ball looked like it was right there. This could be a great offensive day if he's going to call the zone like that.
And he looks at one in there, 1-2. Ready on 1-2. And that one stayed too low apparently. Set to deal on 2-2. Breaking ball, and he gets him to chase it in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, one down.
In the second spot tonight,
Here's Gerard Dyson.
Center fielder number 1. Gerard
Into the windup
Dyson.
and the pitch. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Now that's popped up, calling for it. Rendon. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are two away.
Third, right fielder.
Now at the plate, Nelson Cruz. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Hicks is under it, and the inning is over. Nothing doing here in the open. Here's Michael Brantley. He'll lead things off here. In the bottom half of the first. Aaron Judge will get a shot here as a pinch hitter.
Aaron Judge.
Now here's a slider that can't quite get back to the outside corner. It's ball one. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Cruz on the move makes the play, one away. So striding in, Aaron Hicks. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. Bases are empty, one man out. Comes back with a fastball up and away that swung on and missed. 0-2.
Just reached back and threw a high fastball right by him. He didn't stand a chance.
And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Dyson's there. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Batting third.
Striding into the box, Andrew McCutchen. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
One thing I'm going to keep my eye on with this young starter on the mound is how he's able to stay ahead of hitters. It makes pitching at this level a lot easier. And when you're trying to establish yourself in the big leagues, you're going to have a much better time doing that if you attack hitters from the get-go.
And he misses 2-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And that's just past the grasp of Cano into center, a base hit. So the 2-out hit here extends the inning for the left-handed hitter Daniel Murphy.
So the first 2 batters of the inning go out, and then the 3 hitter. Gets a base hit here, bringing up the middle of the order. This guy's got power. It could be 2-0 before you blink.
And he'll step off the rubber and go to first. And a dive, but he's back in there. Just got a piece of the fastball that time as it's chopped foul at the plate for strike 1. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Swing and a liner, but foul. A runner on first with 2 away. And a half-hearted swing there as they. Aaron Judge will stay in the ballgame now and take over in left field. Jung Ho Kang will stay in the ballgame now as he comes on to play second here.
Second base, number 16.
The second baseman, Robinson Cano, is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning, 1-0. Now a ball hit hard toward first. But that finds the first baseman's glove, and that's a tough first out.
Third baseman.
Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. Seager will wait on the 1-0. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. Gone. He uses that short porch to an advantage home run.
I can tell you one thing. You might get away with throwing a ball in that location in the minor leagues. But when you get one up like that in the zone right over the plate against these guys, you're going to get exactly what he got. A really bad result.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Right there is a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level.
Well, he's out in front of that breaking ball right there. Not surprised. I was after that fastball. Nice job of pitching, kind of keeping him off balance.
But quick hands over there at third as he takes it for the second out.
Fielder.
Stepping in, Ben Gamel. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. And here's a fastball called for strike one. And then that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Now a check swing, but that's in there for strike three anyway, and the inning is over. So they pick up a run on the solo home run as that'll give them the lead.
Leading off for Phoenix.
In now is Anthony Rendon. He'll get us going here in the bottom half of the second. Seager at third. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Takes this the other way to right. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning.
Batting sixth.
Here's the catcher, Brian McCann. Gary Sanchez will come on to pinch hit now with a runner at first and nobody out. In the dirt here, and a nice job keeping it close. It's ball one. The 1-0 delivery. And this ball is crushed deep down the right field line. And that'll wind up a foul ball just to the right of Pesky's pole. Now a snap move over to first. And a dive, but he's back in. And again a throw. Runner back safely. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Swing and a line drive. But this is foul near the seats.
Oh, he saw that changeup really nice. He just wasn't able to keep it fair.
Now a snap throw to first. And now this ball's going to wind up out of play as that pickoff throw misfires in a big way.
You know, I think he tried to be even quicker with his pickoff throw over the first that time than the move he showed earlier. And when you do that, sometimes your feet and arm aren't in sync, and it causes you to throw it away just like that one.
Into the box now, Justin Boyd. As he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Ryan Zimmerman will get a chance with a runner in scoring position here as he'll pinch hit now with one away. And this one's in the dirt. And no advance. It's ball one. Spin and a throw back to second, but the runner's back easily. Zimmerman now waiting the 1-0. A fastball that just misses inside.
Boy, good inside fastball right there. Trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting those arms extended. A pitcher's pitch.
Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, but this is back into the seats, a foul ball. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. 3-1 now.
3-1 count to this guy. You don't want to challenge him right here. Don't give him anything to hit. No, no, no. Keep it on the corner.
Hard hit ball to second. Cano fields it cleanly. Throw on to first takes care of Zimmerman for the second out of the inning. So stepping in. Didi Gregorius, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Now the 0-1. Couldn't wait back. A swing and a miss.
Trying to do way too much up there for what I can tell. He knows that's a big run standing there at third, but that swing was way out of control. You still have to stay within yourself and look for your pitch.
And all that gets him on the mound. Fortunately, he's able to stick with it and get the out at first. And that Gary Sanchez will stay in the ball game as he'll likely do the catching from here out. Ryan Zimmerman will stay in the ball game as he'll take over at first base.
Number 11.
Into the windup and the pitch. Mike Zunino is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. The 0-1. And there's ball one.
He obviously wanted that call on the corner, but if he continues to put the ball right there, he's going to get that call, and he's going to keep pitching as well as he is.
Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
After two breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
Made a miss on the off-speed pitch that time. Mike Zunino is retired to kick off the inning. Ariel Miranda is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. Oh, he had him fooled there. No balls and 2 strikes. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
Okay, so now is where I think you pull the string. Throw the El Cambio up there. Hasn't seen it yet, and I think he's set up for it right here.
Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Number 2. Shortstop.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Segura.
Gene Segura is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0.
With 2 outs, they're not playing him to bunt here, and he didn't show it there, but I wouldn't be surprised if he wasn't at least thinking about it. He handles the bat pretty well, and he can definitely run.
Here comes the 2-0 pitch. And now a called strike that time as the zone expands a bit here. It's 2-1 now. In tight. Look out. That one sends him to the deck. It's ball 3. Set to deal. Here's the 3-1. Chopped weakly to the left. Rendon's got to get rid of it. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Pretty painless half. Now to the plate, Sonny Gray. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Sonny Gray.
Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this is foul for the first strike. The windup and the 0-1. And he watches one dip low and inside for a ball. 1-1. Here it comes on 1-1. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him. 1-2. Here it comes. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. Here's big Aaron Judge. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
99, Aaron Judge.
Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1.
That was a tough split right there. A splitter in the high 80s. When you're throwing that kind of split with that kind of movement, you're reading it with the arm speed as a hitter. You think it's fastball, then it dips. And when it's coming in the 80s like that, you definitely read fastball out of the hand.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2. Digging in for his second at bat, Aaron Hicks. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And this is fouled at the plate.
Well, that was 2 quick outs right there, getting those guys in front of him, but now the 2-hitter comes to the plate. Right here, you look to either get on base any way you can, hit a gapper, anything, because you want those big boys coming up next.
Now an off-speed pitch well inside, and it forces him to bounce away from danger. And this is chopped foul near the plate, and the count will move to 1-2 now.
Oh, he's looking pretty good right now. Look, that was a nice swing following the changeup. He just couldn't put it in play.
Again, he sends it out of play. Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now.
Well, you talk about fighting. He's fouling balls off, fouling them off in the 1-2 count. He finally took a ball right there. I wonder if he feels more confident or he wants to keep swinging.
With the meat of the order due up next, you could probably expect to see something you can handle here with the full count as the 2-hole hitter.
Cruz is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. So nothing happening this time around. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Gerard Dyson comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. 1-1, here it comes. This is line to left, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So the base hit puts the first man aboard to start the inning for the Mariners.
So he tried to go back-to-back curveballs. The first one he fouled off and should have recognized he was on it. The next one he didn't miss it for the base hit.
Nelson Cruz is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
Well, that's a great pitch right there. You're saying to yourself, why? Because you got that base runner on. That's almost like a pitch out. An outside fastball, catcher set up, ready to throw. If you get the call, great. If not, you're set up to throw him out.
Over to first, Gray, and he'll dive back in safely. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner.
Even though he let that one go, you know that's the kind of pitch he likes to take a big hack at. Not too many power hitters that don't like a stomach-high fastball, so he's probably not throwing that one again.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Nelson Cruz becomes the first out of the inning. Now a throw over to first and a dive, but he's back. First delivery to him on the way. Robinson Cano is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike.
Well, there's a first pitch strike. You know, only 50% of the pitches he's throwing first pitch this game have been for a strike, so I'm surprised that he's having.
And he's into second safely with a stolen base. Well, when a stolen base is that close, it's interesting to check it out on Show Track. And as the numbers come in, you'll want to focus on the top speed. Really good, and it paid off there. Rendon ranging into the outfield. He gets there, and that's the second out. Striding in once again, Kyle Seager. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
Matt, I thought they were working around him right here, and he went out and swung at a ball that wasn't even in the zone. So now he's letting his pride get in the way. If they're going to walk you, let them walk you.
Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. Digging in to try it again,
Leading off the
Andrew
fourth inning,
McCutcheon. He'll
right
lead things
fielder,
off here in this one-run
Andrew
contest.
McCutcheon.
And a neck-high fastball that time. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. And here's a fastball inside as the count moves to 2-0 now.
That's a good approach when you're facing a young arm you might not be too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got. Now he's got himself ahead in the count.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
A swing and a miss there, 2-2.
The good hitters, they don't usually have trouble with the low 90s fastball. He might have been looking for something else.
Lays off the splitter that time, and it's full 3-2.
Well, he's been throwing the ball pretty well so far, but right here, 3 balls to the leadoff guy to maybe get them a chance to get them going. He's just got to come back, make him swing the bat. I'd rather see him earn his way on the base by swinging the bat instead of a walk.
And that'll bring up the versatile Jung Ho Gung. He's 0 for 1 thus far, and the runner back safely. Fastball, and he has to bend out of the way of that one.
You know, I doubt he wanted to get that tight with the fastball there, but hey, this is a guy you certainly don't want to let him get his arms extended. He's the kind of guy that can hurt.
Ripped on the ground to first. Segura for 1. On to Alonso. It's a double play.
The third baseman, number 6.
Stepping up to the plate, Anthony Rendon. He reached on a single in his first try. And this is fouled back and out of play. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. 2 out, nobody on. In front of the changeup there as this is chopped foul at home plate. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that the side is retired. So they're digging in now, Yonder Alonso. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Number 10, Yonder Alonso.
And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. Pitch on the way. Late swing and a ball line foul into the seats past the third base dugout. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. Skied into straightaway right. And a high bounce will take it over the outfield wall, and he kicks off the inning with a ground rule double.
Left fielder,
Ben Gamel will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now.
He's in a tough spot right now, 0-2. This is one of those at-bats. You look back and you go, I got to get the man over. But now 0-2, you just got to try to make contact now.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Here now is Mike Zunino. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Starts him out with a slider for a strike. Ready with the 0-1. And this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
Back-to-back sliders away. Now I think you have to think about running something hard in. Not a good idea to throw a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
1 run on 3 hits and 1 error in the ball game for Seattle. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2.
Tell you what, Matt, if he makes a mistake here, 1-2 with the pitcher on deck, that would be a monumental mistake. I don't think he gives him anything to hit here. Makes him chase it to get him out.
Man, this at-bat has changed quickly from 0-2 now to 2-2. A good job of plate discipline by this hitter, not chasing those pitches just off the plate.
And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight. Ready for another chance? Ariel Miranda. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. Chased out of the zone there, and he's down 2 strikes.
Obviously, he wants to help himself out right here. With 2 strikes, that's going to be difficult to do.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. Now batting, Gary Sanchez. He leads off in the bottom of the fifth as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
That looked like he was cheating for that fastball inside right there. Early swing, got out in front of that off-speed pitch, clearly looking for a fastball.
And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate. Swing and a miss, and he'll start the fifth the same way he ended the fourth, with a punch out, 1 away. Stepping into the box, Ryan Zimmerman. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Grounded back up the middle, and that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit.
Well, that's a first pitch single. Maybe they got to get a little more aggressive. He's dominated them early in counts and throughout the whole game. Maybe they've changed their game plan. We'll see. Are they going to be aggressive or continue to be passive?
Now he'll step off and fire to the bag, and he'll dive back in. And another snap throw to the bag, and he just manages to get his hand in. Here's Didi Gregorius. A little late on this one as it's lifted the other way down the left field line. Gamble is there, and he has it for the out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Now batting.
Into the box now, Sonny Gray. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Fastball off the plate away for ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. But a good play by the first baseman to spear this one, and that'll retire the side. Ready for another shot now, Gene Segura. He'll begin things here against Sonny Gray. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0.
That's
2-0.
Well, that two-seam fastball ran a little too much off the plate, but now that sets him up to work with something away and maybe even an off-speed pitch.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. Looks at a slider over the outer half for strike 2.
You know, when a guy starts to get tired, you often see their breaking stuff start to flatten out, but that's not the case here. Still has really nice finish on that slider, as we just saw.
Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the sixth.
The center fielder, number 1.
Riding in once again, Gerard Dyson. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Now a bunt attempt here. And he'll ensure that this ball stays foul, and a smart play, as that would have been a base hit if it had come back. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down and in unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line. You see a lot of swinging misses on those.
Under it, Gregorius, and that's out number 2.
Now batting.
Here's Nelson Cruz now. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. And he takes ball 1. On its way is pitch number 75. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Now that ball's hit well deep down the left field line, headed toward the foul pole. And this had home run distance, but it just does hook foul. Ready on 1 and 2. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. Here's big Aaron Judge. And then he and his fellow top of the order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your
Aaron
1, 2, 3 guys
Judge.
are the ones you look to
0.
to generate a lot of action, and they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
Now that's a nice pitch. He ran that in there about mid-90s and put it past him.
And double-barreled action now in the Mariner bullpen as both a left-hander and a right-hander start to throw. Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him. 1-2.
Now that's a good changeup right there. You know the guy's sitting fastball. You get him out in front. Now that changeup's in his head the rest of the at-bat.
In the air now, out to right field. Cruz is in pursuit. He's around first, heading for 2. And a high bounce will take it over the outfield wall, and he kicks off the inning with a ground rule double.
Aaron Hicks.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Aaron Hicks. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Runner back standing. Good lead off a second there. Now the pitch. Now here's a swing and a ball hit well out there toward right center. And this is run down out there in right center as the runner tags from second. And he'll make it up to third safely here with 1 away.
Now batting.
So a pivotal
Right
moment
fielder,
here, and digging in now, Andrew
Andrew
McCutchen, as he'll go to work on trying to bring home the tying run from third. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. The 1-0 delivery. And this one gets away. A throw to the plate, and he will beat the tag. Safe at the plate. And would you believe the tying run comes in to score on a wild pitch? Man, oh man. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Hit hard to short. Segura fields it cleanly. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Now batting. Second baseman.
Digging in to try it again. Jung Ho Kang. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. And this is down at knee level as it's chopped foul at home plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this ball is crushed deep down the right field line. And that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Dyson ranging back. Not quite out of here as it's off the monster. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away. In now is Anthony Rendon. A hit in 2 tries so far.
Rendon.
And there's the 4th wide one, so he's aboard on the intentional walk. Digging in once again,
Now
Gary
batting.
Sanchez.
Patrick.
We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on,
Sanchez.
2 out here in inning number 6. And a fastball just misses for ball 1.
This is the guy they're going to have to be careful with. He could put 3 runs on the board in a hurry, so expect them to try to get him to chase something out of the zone if they can.
Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. Throw on to Alonso takes care of him, and that ends the inning. So 1 run here on 2 base hits, no errors, and a couple of men left.
Leading off for
Here's
the
Bobby
Mariners.
Cano now. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings.
Kyle Seager.
Well hit to right, but a foul ball.
You love this situation right here, Matt. Runner on second, no outs. You either get him over or you get him in. Worst case, get him over and the next guy drives him in.
And a curveball that started low and broke lower. Ball 1. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Working for the punch out and the offering. And this is swung on and missed. And boy, they took care of a key man there. One away.
Now batting.
Here's Yonder Alonso. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far.
Your attention, please. Now pitching.
So with a left-handed hitter waiting, they'll go to their own left-hander out of the bullpen. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. The 0-1 on its way. Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him.
There's 2 pitches in a row, Matt, that were away. If this is any indication how he's going to pitch him the rest of that bat, he's saying you're going to beat me the other way. Nothing inside for him to pull. If you want to hit it, take it the other way.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away. And that'll bring up Ben Gamble. 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts for him so far. And that's by him. It's 0-1.
He struggled quite a bit at the plate in this one, so until he shows he can put a good swing on the ball, I don't think they're going to give him anything straight that he can handle.
1-1. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
Well, now it's a 1-2 count. He's throwing the same pitch 3 times in a row. He got ahead with it. Now let's see if he puts him away with it.
And that's going to be high. 2-2 now. Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
When a pitcher's close to working through a quick inning, that's when you really need to grind out some at-bats.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. James Pazos will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Leonis Martin will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. A 1 pitch on its way. Chopped foul at the plate here, and it's 0-2. Here it comes. Now a fastball here that'll wisely lay off, and it's 1-2. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit.
Well, he kind of got caught chasing the first 2 pitches out of the strike zone. But I think he's caught on to their game a little bit right now. 2 tough pitches that he took with 2 strikes, and now the count is 2-2.
And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning. And down in the Mariner bullpen, it looks like a right-hander's up to throw.
Didi Gregorius.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Didi Gregorius is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1.
Well, he was clearly looking for a fastball right there, and that slider got right to him and went whoop, slid to the side, and as a result, you got an ugly swing and miss.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Now the 0-2 pitch. 2 strike pitch is chopped foul at the plate, and we'll do it again. Here's another 0-2. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to lay off right there. You're down 0-2. You're in protect mode. You want to chase that ball. Nice layoff.
They try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
The pitcher, number 62, Sean Doolittle.
At the plate, Sean Doolittle. He's newly entered into the ballgame, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. First delivery to him on the way. Swing and a liner. Foul. The 0-1 on its way. And a neck-high fastball that time. 2 out, nobody on. chopped down the first baseline, but it's a foul ball, says the first base umpire. The 1-2 pitch. And a great inning here as he gets another punch out and strikes out this side. Danny Valencia is going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the 8th.
Danny Valencia.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Hicks on the move. Makes the play, 1 away.
Now batting.
Ready
Left
now,
fielder,
Leonis Martin.
Leonis
And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2. 1 run, 4 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for Seattle. Goes the other way, and this is in the air out to left. Judge comes on now and puts it away for the second out of the inning.
The batter.
Gene Segura standing in. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. And he takes a called strike 1.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A called strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit. He's
set, and the 1-2 pitch. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. So they go down without a whimper here. Tony Zitch is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Carlos Ruiz is into the ballgame here as he takes over behind the plate.
Leading off for Phoenix.
Aaron Judge is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1.
Right here, he's looking to get himself into a good hitter's count so he can take a rip and maybe give his team the lead. He certainly has the power.
Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. He's set. Here comes the 1-1.
That ball was close right there. Whizzed right by his ear. Matt, they always say chuck and duck. Well, that's an example of it right there.
Ready once again, Aaron Hicks. Leadoff man on base, and we'll see what they have in mind strategy-wise here. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. Oh, it's on the ground to second. Did he get his double play? Segura for 1. On to Alonso, but it won't be in time, and they'll just get the 1.
That was kind of a high degree of difficulty play that time. You see the off-balance throw to second base, and he couldn't get a lot on it, but they did get the out.
Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. And they got him. First pitch on its way. Andrew McCutchen stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1.
That's a big pitch right there. It could change the at-bat. When you're facing a good hitter like this, that first pitch, strike 1, is so important as to who's going to control this at-bat. Right now, pitcher's got the advantage.
Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. Here's Gerard Dyson. And to start out the inning, it looks like they've decided to stick with the same reliever out there, Dan.
They have, Matt. I think the way he pitched the last inning kind of inspired that. But it's not uncommon for relief pitchers to have troubles after they sit and watch their guys swing the bat a bit. We'll see if he stays as sharp as he was before.
Here's the 1-1. On the ground to third. And that's going to get through into left. So there's your possible go-ahead run on base to lead off the inning.
Now batting.
Here's Nelson Cruz now. Go-ahead run at first. Nobody out. Dylan Betances takes the ball here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out. Here's the first pitch. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
Ball 2 now.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
Don't know for sure, but I think he may have been taking there thinking his teammate on first was going to be on the move.
Swing and a miss, strike 2.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
Got him. And that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
Now batting, second baseman,
Robinson Cano comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike 1.
Well, you got that first pitch, got him looking right there. With a star hitter like this guy, it is always good to get ahead in the count.
And a fastball just misses. It's 1-1. The 1-1 pitch. Line toward the gap in left center. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. Here comes the go-ahead run. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate. The tag. And they cut down the potential go-ahead run at the plate. Now time is called, and we'll have a pinch runner at first, and that'll be a wise decision as he's the potential go-ahead run. Kyle Seager stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. The 1-0. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Well, 2-0 now, and this is where he makes his money. If he gets a pitch to Hackett, you can bet he's not going to hold back.
Takes a high fastball for a strike. Now the 2-1. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Here's the 2-2 pitch. And he makes good contact there, but this is going to find the stands foul down the right field line. Ready with another 2-strike offering. Favorable call in there for a strike. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
now batting.
Here's Yonder Alonso. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Here's the first pitch. And that misses, ball 1.
Hey, this game is getting interesting real quick. And the last thing you want to do on the mound is fall behind. Needs to get back in the strike zone right here.
Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
Well, he's got himself in a little bit of a jam, but I tell you what, he does a good job as anybody. First and second, 2 outs. Now watch how he pitches on the corners and tries to get himself out of this.
Now the 2-1. Fastball, and he's got to duck away for dear life there.
That's that international language of fighting words right there. When you throw that fastball up and in, man, that upsets a hitter. That could end my career right there. Oh, he's clearly hitting off the fastball right there. You don't hit one that hard if you're not looking for it.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And that misses for ball 4. So the potential go-ahead run moves over to third now. Danny Espinosa will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line. And a slur, but this is in the dirt for a ball. He's looking to deliver here with the bases loaded and 2 out in the inning. 2-0.
Oh, that was a pitch he wanted right there. That's a situation you can't go to 2 balls. Because if you go to 3, you know you're going to throw him a ball right down the middle. This pitch right here, everything hinges on this pitch. Bases loaded, you know he's got to come to you. He's got to throw a strike right here.
Well, nothing can make you question yourself on that mound more than 3 straight balls to a guy you know that you should go right after. Sometimes you just lose the strike zone and you don't know why. Taking all the way there and a walk could be huge here, so I wouldn't be surprised if he's got the bat on his shoulder again on the next pitch.
And the slurve is over, and it's back to a full count, 3-2. And he strikes him out on a good pitch, so 1 run can win it as we head to the bottom of the inning. So Guillermo Heredia will stay in the ballgame now as he comes on to play second here. And that'll bring up the versatile Jung-Ho Kang. You up are the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only 1 run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at-bats.
I had him lunging at that one out of the zone, and that's strike 1.
This is exactly what they didn't want. Leading off an inning, and he goes up and he's swinging at everything.
A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Dyson going back on it, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall. And just like that, the winning run is into second base with a lead-off double.
Sometimes when a reliever comes in the game, he wants to get that first strike so bad that he serves one up, and that's exactly what happens here. The first batter he faces just rockets one off the wall, and now he's got to worry about another base hit, potentially bringing home a run.
The short hit hard, and he's retired 1 away. Stepping in, Gary Sanchez. He's gone hitless to this point.
Not a great game up to this point, but none of that would matter if he could come through right here. A chance to be the hero.
And the first pitch is chopped foul at the plate at strike one. The 0-1. Bouncer down the line. Foul ball, strike two.
Well, he fouled that breaking ball off a little bit early. Timing not quite there. Had a fastball to pitch before. He just got out in front of that breaking ball.
Another one sent foul. Now a look and a throw back to second. And the runner back in standing. Little dribbler down the line. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes. Possible game winners at second base here with 1 away. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base.
Now batting.
Here's Ryan Zimmerman now. Although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him. Here's the first pitch. And this is off the glove of Ruiz as it bounds away. Big spot here. Possible winning run at third. 2 down. Swing and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Alonso is there and he puts this one away for the. Now to the plate, Carlos Ruiz. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Carlos Ruiz.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0.
Awfully frustrating for a pitcher. You make a close pitch like that just barely misses. Whew, that's a tough one to get back.
Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger. He's set and the 3-0 offering. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. 3 balls and a strike. Here's the pitch. And this is pulled foul as he was way out in front there.
Well, he's clearly on that fastball. He hit that one hard. He just could not keep it fair.
Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Swing and a miss, and they'll come all the way back from 3-0 to punch him out. 1 away.
The batter.
Here's Leonys Martin. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. Dribbled to the right side, but it gets foul. The 0-2 home. Inside as he might be trying to set him up here. 1-2. Ready on 1-2. Now a Slurve's going to bounce up to the plate as he lays off it for a ball.
Well, he tried to put him away on 2 pitches low in the zone. And he just wasn't biting. Nice job of hitting.
And that is down as that could be 2 bases. Around first, digging for 2. And he's not stopping. He wants 3. And he will make it in safely. It's a triple, and the go-ahead run is at third with only 1 away.
Number 2.
Ready for another chance? Jean Segura looking to change his fortunes here. 0 for 4 with 2 strikeouts so far in the game. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. And he will make it back to third safely as he didn't have much of a chance at advancing that time. The 1-0. A fastball that just misses inside.
Well, this is a strikeout situation, but it's also a ground ball situation. I expect we'll see a lot of pitches down in the zone trying to prevent the hitter from getting the ball up in the air.
This is where you got to pitch to the strikeout. Infield's drawn in. You don't want contact. You want to make him swing and miss. Throw the nastiest stuff you have.
Now batting. Center fielder.
Digging in and looking for more, Gerard Dyson. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles. Kelvin Herrera takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. The 1-0, and the runner's coming home. Now a bunt attempt here. A play at the plate. Now in the box, Nelson Cruz. His day at the plate hasn't amounted to much. 0 for 4, but this is a great opportunity to make amends.
Well, when your team really needs you, like they need it right here, you have to be able to put your personal struggles out of your mind. Right now is all that matters.
first and second now, one man out. And this ball runs away for ball 2, 2-1.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
The 2-1 on its way. Changeup stayed low that time for ball 3.
You can bet he's salivating a little in the box right now. He likes to drive in runs, and he's got a great situation and count to do that right here.
And he misses with it, ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball. Guillermo Heredia stands in as he looks at a called strike.
Great job of getting back in the zone with a hard fastball after the walk. I think he might have let a little frustration out with that pitch.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
Oh, looks like he might be a little anxious swinging at that pitch out of the zone. This situation, bases loaded, you have a tendency to be a little jumpy. You got to calm down, let them come to you. They still have to throw it over the plate. That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He is fortunate he just fouled it off. Boy, that's a tempting pitch right there. You got that runner on third base. You're looking for something to drive. You want the ball up, but it was a good layoff.
And he runs out of gas between bases. They tag. Nick Vincent enters the game here an inning later than usual as he'll try to close this one out in the 10th.
Vincent.
Here's Didi Gregorius. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. And here's a ball hit in the air. Heredia will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. 1 gone.
The pitcher, number 40.
Travis Shaw will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run. And now the second pitch of the inning is in the air to right. Cruz over to his right, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Now batting.
Here's big Aaron Judge.
Aaron
He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. He's set. Here it comes. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Throw in time, and the ball game is over.
Yeah, and it's anybody's guess what will happen when 2 teams clash in Diamond Dynasty. So we get a 1-run contest here, offering just about everything you want in a game of baseball.
Close one tonight, 2-1 the final score. So that just about does it. For Harold Reynolds, the lefty Dan Plesac, and the rest of our crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Seattle Mariners. 2 runs, 7 hits, 1 error. They left 9 men on base. For the home team, 1 run, 7 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 33 minutes. Thanks for joining us this evening.